The United Nations investigation into the events of last summer's war in Gaza was submitted to the Human Rights Council in Geneva on Monday, June 29th.
The report also indicates the failure of Israel in a continued matter to investigate these massive violations perpetrated by the occupying power, which are tantamount to crimes against humanity.
1 week earlier, Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, had rejected the report's findings.
So Israel treats this report as flawed and biased, and it urges all fair-minded observers to do the same.
American jurist Mary McGowan Davis, who heads the independent probe, said that the investigation's report would have looked different if Israel would have cooperated with it.
3 major conflicts in 6 years and the blockade have strangled Gaza's economy and impeded the realization of virtually every right of the population of Gaza, hampering access to education, housing, health, food, water, and sanitation.
The Israeli ambassador to the UN Geneva, Eviatar Manor, did not participate in the Human Rights Council session. The report accused Israel, as well as the Palestinians, of possible war crimes. Nearly 2,200 Palestinians lost their lives and some 11,000 were injured in the Israeli war. After the session, some of the Palestinian humanitarian and human rights organizations held side events in response to the UN's investigations.
While talking about the report and justice and accountability, it's not Palestine-Israel. It's victims and perpetrators.
And we think things will change sooner or later, because at the end, rights are rights, is rights, and nothing will stop people, to call for justice and to call for the fundamental rights.
The situation in Gaza, it's not just really humanitarian, food and destruction, etc. It's also a human rights problem. Otherwise, how it comes that since 2006, each 2 years we met and we discussed this issue. So if we want really to bring justice to the population, we have really to touch the main cause, the origin of this problem. And we are very happy that the Vatican now recognizes Palestine as a state, although this is not really the end. This is not what we want. We want really to hold Israel accountable, and but of course the Palestinians, they deserve to have their own land and their own really life as everybody in the world.
The UN Human Rights Council is scheduled to debate the report, after which it will be brought to a vote later. A draft resolution will be sent then to the UN General Assembly, the Security Council and the International Criminal Court for further action.